Okay. Right.
But okay, this comes with a fee. You know what the fee is?
What?
To be invited to your graduation.
Really?
You invite me to your graduation.
Okay. Yeah. But I mean,
What, you were scared? You were If you see that look on your face, it was, oh.
Oh, really? I didn't mean to be scared.
That was funny.
No, it's just that I'm transferring
To another college?
Yes, but you can still come. I only have 1 year left.
How far?
It's in Oklahoma.
How will I get there? I don't drive. I don't ride horses anymore.
Maybe
by the time I'm done with you here, you will laugh this whole interview out.
My uncle lives here and he'll come. Maybe you can ride with him.
Okay, I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the plan. I will text you. I only have 1.5 years left, so you'll remember me.
Right.
And then you can ride with him.
So keep my number saved in your phone. I'll have to save your number by name.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because I just got it as wireless caller, so I'll add your name to it before you leave today. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we are going to introduce ourselves, and then we will start with the first question.
Okay.
Let's see. Hi everyone. My name is Camille Churn. I am a junior social work student from Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm here with
Miss Patricia Primo. I graduated from 2016 Mega Evans College, Brooklyn, with a psychology degree at age 65.
Woo! And today I'm going to be interviewing her with some questions for our Reclaiming Us project, and please sit back and enjoy. So the first question is, how long have you lived in this community and what brought you here?
Okay. I moved here in 2021. 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had retired. I was forced into retirement the last time. And my daughter lives here and she encouraged me to come live in Georgia, but I didn't want to go live with her, so she got me this wonderful apartment in this community.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Yeah.
And where are you originally from?
Guyana, South America.
Wow. And can you describe the first time you arrived here or your initial experiences with this community?
It was pleasant. I enjoyed the peacefulness of being away from Brooklyn, in which I lived 20 years.
Wow. I've always wanted to live in New York.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
New York is hectic. And you hear they say New York is the city that doesn't sleep. That's not no lie. That's no lie at all. People walk all night, they go places, they take trains, buses, they drive. So I lived there for 20 years. It was hectic for me because I worked. I had to do a lot of traveling from place to place for my job. But I enjoy coming to this community. I like it. There's other seniors that I'm able to communicate with, as well as these beautiful, wonderful young people at Clark University. I've met quite a few of them and they have been so sweet to me.
Oh, that's so sweet. And what are your initial experiences with this community besides how the students have treated you?
Oh. This is a senior complex, which is supposed to be housing 100 seniors, but some of them died, some of them moved off to other places. But in this community, we do a lot of things with each other. We have like games. They even have proms and all these kinds of nice things. Yeah,
that's really cute.
Yeah, and there's another agency that has just started taking us out to places like the mall. We have what we go on what am I saying? Mall walks. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I enjoy being here. And I enjoy walking to the supermarket, which is like 5 to 6 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of walking and running.
That's
At my,
I
at
need
my
that. I need that. I need to
Yeah.
start walking and running
Yeah.
more.
Yep.
So the next question is, what does this community mean to you?
It means peace after years of turmoil and work. I worked my last job. I stopped working at age 17 and I started working at age 15. So I've been working and going, and now I'm really enjoying my retirement because I don't have to go out, get up, watch the clock, get out and go anywhere. I go as I please, come as I please. So I'm enjoying it very much.
Wow, okay, so you said you started working at 15
Yeah.
and you retired at 70?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Because even though my eyes went bad in 2017, when I got it fixed, I started taking care of a young man from 4 months old to 4.5 years.
Oh.
A young baby, right? His mom and dad were members of my church, and they needed somebody, because the mother's a lawyer and the father's a doctor. They needed somebody to, the first care, they needed somebody to take care of him, and I took care of him from 4 months to 4.5 years.
Oh.
So I was still working.
Do you still see him?
When I go to Brooklyn, because he lives in Jersey.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Whenever I go to Brooklyn, I see him. But we communicate, because you got audio and you got visual phone. So we communicate. The mother, when she calls, I get to talk to him.
Oh, that was really nice of you.
Yeah.
And how, you kind of answered this one, but how has this community impacted your life and the lives of your family members?
Well, I am closer to my daughter, because when I came to Brooklyn, 2 years after she moved to Georgia, so she was 18 years living here when I came to live here. So I am able to see my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, and my daughter as regularly as I can.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a blessing.
Yeah.
And how do you think that the University, Clark Atlanta, has impacted the community and vice versa?
For me, seeing the young people going and coming and being interested in their education and all of that, because I was always one that wanted to see people grow in life, get well educated, because like I said, I was robbed of it at a young age. So I enjoy seeing them going and coming and knowing the reasons for them going and coming is not that they're going to other institutions that will make them do bad, but they're getting themselves ready for life.
Can you share with the people watching what happened at a young age?
I was born in British Guyana, where we were ruled by the Queen of England. And in my country, you go to school and get pregnant in school. You can't ever go back. So I had my first kid at 15. I was kicked out of school when they found out I was pregnant, and I was never able to go back. But I had the hunger and the yearning to further my education. So when I stepped into the United States of America and I found out that I could get the education that I wanted, I took every advantage of it.
Yes! That is so nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that that didn't stop you. And I love that it's like what the enemy meant for evil, God meant it for good. Because you still did it at the end of the day.
And like I said, I have kids, grandkids, and great-grands. I'm a mother. And when I started going to college, I was a grandmother at that time. I didn't have great-grands yet, but I do have them now. I thought about them, and I thought that doing this would give them the understanding, because I didn't have anybody to do this for me at my age. to impress me or to help me to know that what is valuable in life and what we can do if we want to, if we choose to. So I did that with the expectation that they will become aware of what life holds. And I was pleased in that when I graduated from college with my degree, my two granddaughters were living here already in Georgia, going to college, and they dropped out of school because they wanted money and they went to work. And as soon as grandma graduated, they went back to college. Both of them are now graduates.
Wow!
Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
that is so good.
Yep.
Wow. So because of what you did, it inspired them. Wow.
Yep. The older one, she comes, she said, Grandma, if you can come from Guyana and then you went to live in the Caribbean and then you come here and you can do this, I can.
Yes.
She sacrificed and went back, the big one. And then the smaller one, now she followed on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're both graduates from Georgia State.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. That's so powerful.
Yeah.
And what did the community value when you were younger, and how do you see those values shifting today?
Well, not being an American, I don't know what the values of the American system was in my time of growing up. But in my time of growing up, as young people, you were taught to have respect for any person, no matter what status, what size. And being taught to have respect, I think, saved us, most of us, from getting into a lot of difficulties.
Yeah.
And living a troubled life. Because as a child growing up, I used to be scared of the police in my country, because they all wore black clothes, black shoes, black hat, and they got a black stick. And forgive me, they're all Negroes, not white people in Guyana. Yeah, so I was scared of them. I used to run like hell as a child, and I see police coming. I ain't do nothing, but I run in.
Really?
I was scared of them, and that taught me to respect the law. I have never been into a courthouse until I was 27 years old and my husband filed for a divorce. That's the first time I saw what the inside of a courthouse looked like. I've never been in a police station for any reason at all. I've never had a charge. And you know, the qualities and the way of growing up, being taught to be respectful, you don't steal, you don't take what is not yours and all of that, that motivated me to be the person I am today.
Wow.
And well, coming to live in America, I think there's a lot of constraints where parents are not able to hold out for the kinds of values that our parents did. So it's caused a little rift with the children growing up now. Yeah.
I think so too. I would agree.
Yeah.
And what changes have you seen in the relationship between students at Clark Atlanta University and the surrounding community since you've been here? Or have you, if you haven't?
I haven't really taken any notice of changes, but what I know, those that I have met with, those that have come to the building in which I live to meet with us and greet us and all of that, it's been pleasant to me, and I have been able to pass on encouraging words to them as a grandmother and a mother. So I like it here, and I like the fact that even on the streets, if I see them, sometimes they walk past me and they say, "Hi, how are you doing?" And I would try to talk to them and encourage. Yeah. That's the kind of person I'm an encourager.
Yes.
Yeah. And I like seeing young people striving for betterment. One time, some of them were sitting out at the front of the building there, and they were cursing, and I was coming. So I started running when I'm getting close to them, and the cursing stopped. Oh, hi, Grandma. Hi, Mom.
What?
Yeah.
They
They saw you coming.
They saw me
everything changed.
because I was coming down the hill. So when I almost got onto them, they were sitting outside at the front of the building. They were on that concrete place. And they were cursing and carrying on. And when they looked around and saw me, boy, I started running just to get their attention. And I said, "Hello, guys," because it was a set of boys. "Oh, hi, Grandma." Hi. The atmosphere changed.
Wow.
Yes.
But at least they could have just kept doing it. I guess they
Right.
wanted to be
And the atmosphere changed. It really did change because I was smiling and laughing as though I didn't see or hear what they were doing. I don't know if they were aware that I saw them, but I heard them from coming because they were loud. So I said, "Let me run past."
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is the last. This is the last question. What aspects of Black culture, tradition, or heritage do you feel has been lost or weakened in this community over time?
What can I say? I think the loss of respect for lives, because since I've been here, there has been a lot of shootings and all of that, and that's not, that's not one of the things that I grew up knowing and seeing.
Me too. Yeah.
So
I've never seen that before.
it's strange to me, and I feel sad because they're young people with lives ahead of them that they could do something with. You know what I mean? So I pray that it will change, hopefully. Yeah. And all the influences that cause them to do that would be taken away or removed. Something. I just pray. That's all I can do.
Yeah, me too. I really hope that it gets better. And do you have any final words for the video for watching?
I am so excited to be able to share with whoever will see this video this afternoon, because from my experiences to where I am right now, I'm proud to say that I strove to achieve my goal. I'm satisfied with what I did, and I pray that whoever is watching this might have had thoughts of changing their minds about going towards what they want to achieve. Please don't. Please go on with it. It's not going to be easy. Nothing good comes easy. Continue to go on with your aim and fight the good fight, and you'll win one day.
Woo! Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.